Listen up. What you're about to discover could transform your financial reality forever. Bob Proctor, the man who went from earning a measly $4,000 per year to becoming a multimillionaire using nothing but the power of his mind, kept 7 secrets hidden for decades. Secrets that the wealthy never want you to uncover. And today, I'm going to reveal every single one of them to you. But beware, once you learn these truths, there's no going back. Your financial life will never be the same again. Are you ready to discover what truly separates the wealthy from the struggling? Stay until the end, because what's coming will absolutely blow your mind. Bob Proctor wasn't born into wealth. He had no special advantages. At 26 years old, he was earning just $4,000 annually, drowning in debt and without any future prospects. But then something extraordinary happened. He uncovered secrets that the global financial elite have been using for centuries to build wealth. These very same secrets transformed a hopeless young man into the world's greatest law of attraction expert. The difference? He didn't just learn these principles. He embodied them completely, day after day, until they became part of his very essence. But here's the shocking truth that nobody tells you. The law of attraction isn't about positive thinking and waiting for miracles. It's about completely reprogramming your subconscious mind, shifting your vibrational frequency, and aligning all your actions with abundance. And today, you'll discover exactly how Bob Proctor accomplished this. First secret: visualization as lived experience. The first secret that Bob Proctor mastered was something he called parallel reality. Listen carefully. He didn't just visualize his goals. He experienced them mentally every single day. For 30 minutes each morning and 30 minutes each evening, Bob would close his eyes and completely immerse himself in his ideal life. But here's the game changer. He didn't just see the images. He felt every emotion, every sensation, every detail of that new reality. The smell of the new car, the texture of expensive clothes, the confidence flowing through his veins, the deep gratitude for having already achieved everything. His brain couldn't distinguish between imagination and reality, so it began to seek ways to make that visualization real. Science today proves this. When you visualize with intense emotion, you activate the same neural circuits that would be activated if it were actually happening. You're literally training your brain to recognize wealth opportunities that previously went unnoticed. Second secret: the power of intentional writing. Bob Proctor discovered something that ancient wise men already knew. There's magic in writing, but not just any writing. He wrote his financial goals every day, always in the present tense, always with emotion, always with gratitude. The phrase that transformed his life was, "I am so happy and grateful now that I earn $25,000 per month doing what I love." He would write this 10, 20, 30 times a day. Each word penetrated deeper into his subconscious. Every repetition strengthened his new identity as a prosperous person. But pay attention. He never wrote, "I will earn" or "I want to earn." Always, "I earn," "I have," "I am." Because the subconscious doesn't understand future tense. It only understands now. And when you imprint something in the present tense, with emotion, your subconscious accepts it as truth and starts working 24/7 to make it reality. Third secret: daily mental training. Here's where 99% of people fail. They want results without investing in the most important thing, their mind. Bob Proctor dedicated at least 1 hour every day studying books on prosperity, mental paradigms, and universal laws. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill wasn't just a book to him. It was his financial Bible. He read it, reread it, studied every line, every concept, until those principles became part of his nature. But he didn't stop there. He consumed everything about vibration, energy, quantum physics applied to prosperity. Why is this so crucial? Because knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is superpower. When you understand the laws that govern wealth creation, you stop fighting against them and start working with them. It's like learning the rules of a game. Once you know how to play, winning becomes inevitable. Fourth secret, millionaire mindset. This secret shocked even the experts. Bob Proctor started acting rich long before he became rich. He dressed well, spoke with confidence, made decisions like someone who had millions in the bank. People started treating him differently. Opportunities began appearing, doors opened. But careful, this isn't about pretending or going into debt buying expensive things. It's about transforming your self-image, your presence, your energy. It's about seeing yourself as someone who deserves abundance, who is worthy of wealth, who belongs in the world of the prosperous. The brutal truth is, you'll never earn more money than your self-image allows. If you see yourself as poor, as a victim, as someone who wasn't born for this, the universe will confirm that belief. But when you change your internal identity, when you recognize yourself as a co-creator of your reality, everything changes. Fifth secret, thought guardian. Bob Proctor was like a sentinel of his own mind. The moment, and I repeat, the exact moment, a thought of scarcity, fear, or doubt appeared, he immediately replaced it with a powerful affirmation of abundance. His favorite phrase was, "Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance." He repeated this with such force, such conviction, that any negative thought was instantly neutralized. It was like having a mental security system operating 24 hours a day. Most people don't realize, but we have about 60,000 thoughts per day, and 95% of them are the same as yesterday's. If those thoughts are of scarcity, you're programming scarcity. If they're of abundance, you're programming prosperity. Bob understood that controlling thoughts means controlling destiny. Sixth secret, prosperity environment. Bob Proctor knew that you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So he did something radical. He cut all negative influences from his life. He stopped watching the news, distanced himself from pessimistic people, stopped consuming any content that made him vibrate at the frequency of scarcity. Instead, he surrounded himself only with inspiring books, prosperous mentors, people who thought big. His home became a temple of abundance, prosperity books, motivational quotes, images of his goals everywhere. Understand this. Your environment is constantly programming your subconscious. If you live surrounded by negativity, complaints, and scarcity, that's what you'll manifest. But if you create an environment that breathes abundance, prosperity, and possibilities, your mind has no choice but to align with that frequency. Seventh secret, faith beyond logic. Bob Proctor's most powerful secret was his ability to believe without needing to know the how. He said, "You don't need to know how the money will come. You just need to decide what you want and believe it's possible. The universe handles the rest." This faith wasn't blind, it was intelligent. He understood that there's infinite intelligence in the universe, the same intelligence that makes your heart beat, makes plants grow, governs the planets. And if that intelligence can do all of this, it certainly can find ways to bring prosperity into your life. The difference between Bob and most people, he let go of control. He planted the seed of desire, watered it with faith and action, but let the universe decide how the harvest would come. And it always came, often in ways he could have never imagined. And there you have it, the 7 secrets that transformed Bob Proctor from a hopeless young man into a worldwide phenomenon of prosperity. But here's the truth that will change your life. These secrets weren't exclusive to him. They're universal principles that anyone can apply. The law of attraction isn't about magic or superficial positive thinking. It's about a deep change in mindset, habits, and vibration. It's about becoming the version of yourself that already has everything you desire. So tell me, Will you continue living as a victim of circumstances, or will you take control of your financial reality? Will you stay there making excuses, or will you start today applying these principles with the same intensity that Bob Proctor applied them? Money is waiting for you. Abundance is your birthright, but you need to decide to deserve it. You need to align yourself with it. You need to become the person who naturally attracts prosperity. Start now. Choose one of these secrets and apply it today. Your financial life will never be the same again. If this video awakened something in you, if you felt that it's time to transform your financial reality, hit that like button to let me know you're ready for change. Subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to receive all the secrets of conscious manifestation. And tell me in the comments, which of these 7 secrets will you start applying today? Your journey to abundance starts now. I believe in you.